Hey guys, today is October the 18th, 2015, and I just wanted to show you how I do the chicken livers. I don't have them very often, and this is grass-fed chicken livers, but I do have them from time to time since I eat very little meat, very little meat. So I just rinse the chicken livers, and the real large chunks I cut a little smaller. Doesn't really matter on that. And I used 2 cloves of garlic, fresh garlic, doesn't really matter about that either. And I coarsely chopped some onion, about a half an onion, and 1 stalk of celery. And I have in there, I put in about half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of cold water, and then I just put them in the cold water and the veggies. And what I'm going to do is, as soon as it starts to bubbling, I'm going to turn it down to simmer. And I'm going to cook it with the lid for about 15 minutes. So it doesn't matter if it's a little pink inside. Supposedly you can even eat them raw, which I haven't tried. And with anemia, if you eat like the nutritional yeast, that helps when by not having meat and also chicken livers. So I'm going to have some chicken liver. And Sparky is in the mode of not eating, and just he's so wore out from our trip that he's pretty well just been in a, I'm going to say, stupor stage. And he just won't eat. And so I'm trying to keep him warm, and this is what I go through every year. And I have in there a strawberry that I picked from our strawberry patch, and I have him some grass-fed beef, a piece that was cooked and a piece that was partly, raw. And so now what I'm going to try him on, and I hope I don't gross you out too much, I'm fixing chicken livers. I'm going to try them on the cooked chicken livers again. But what I have here is, the farmer said, why wash the chicken livers? These are grass-fed chicken livers. So what I did was I poured the blood out. I did not wash this, and I took a piece out for Sparky. So there is some chicken liver in here, cut up in wee little pieces, like so. I don't know if I got one on the spoon or not. I guess I didn't. There's a piece. So I'm going to try him on about a teaspoon of this with the blood from the chicken. So I doubt very much he'll eat this or drink this either, but I'm just going to keep trying every different thing that I can think of, since he hates fruits and vegetables so bad. And I am going to make him up a veggie plate also of garden veggies, kale and collard and dinosaur kale. So we'll see how it goes, guys. Okay, I moved the other food away that he hasn't touched, and I'm just going to put this in front of him. And he seems somewhat interested, but that doesn't mean anything. He can be interested and not touch it. I mean, he can act interested and not touch it. So he's looking pretty dry. I'm going to fill up that plant mister and start the process of misting him, because as the colder weather is here now, your turtle will get more dry, and you'll notice it more, and especially ones that don't dig down. So I am going to see if I can get him to have some of this. Well, Sparky wouldn't touch the liver and the blood, but he seems really interested in watching me to see what I'm going to bring in, you know, something that he wants. And so he ain't going to want this either. But I grated the carrots real fine, and the rest of the stuff's from the garden, the tomatoes and the red pepper and the greens. So I'm going to put that in front of him, but all of this is just such a hopeless thing. So here goes. Well, guys, over and over I've tried with Sparky, and I have got to try to get past this negative attitude that Sparky's not going to eat any fruits and vegetables. They claim, the turtlers claim, that they will not starve to death, that they will eventually eat the fruits and vegetables if you just keep providing them. So I'm going to continue and keep trying and hoping, and who knows, I mean. So this is what he's got in there: the hamburger and the chicken livers and his veggies. So he's had enough of me trying to stick him with food. So the next thing, he'll probably put his head in to let me know that he's had enough. Now there's Sparky when he's just plain don't want to be bothered. So this is the mode. He knows it's cold out. So this is the mode that he goes into a lot of times, and he just wants to snooze. So I'm going to let him be. And okay, there it is. Well, I got to do this with my right hand, and I'm left-handed. So I will take a bite. See, I have all different sizes in there. And it's completely done. And it doesn't have to be, it can be pink inside. LP won't eat any of this, so I can go ahead and eat out of it and show you. Here's some much bigger pieces. I really meant to not have it a little bit of pink. But they're all done in 15 minutes. To my complete shock, Sparky ate, oh, I would say around 4 tiny little pieces of the cooked chicken livers. He wouldn't take and try the raw chicken liver or the blood. But I'm going to get a little bit closer. He has a little tiny tidbit still on his mouth. And he did seem to like it, even though he was eating it gingerly. What I did, I just kept wiggling it for him until I got him to take one bite. Once he got one bite, he seemed to kind of like it. So now he's decided to just stretch his leg out there and just hang out near those chicken livers. So he might end up taking another bite every now and then, maybe. Possible. But that is a complete amazement. I'm just so grateful, you know, to get, even though it was a very tiny bit in him, just the idea of getting this minuscule amount in him, you know, it just is huge, huge.